So here's my breakfast. I've got 2 oranges and just a lot of blueberries. So while I was having breakfast, I was just looking through Twitter, and Jeremy from the Quartering responded to me. I challenged him to a debate on veganism, and I called him out for being a hypocrite. He was complaining about dogs being killed in a video game, but he eats meat. So his first reply, he says, "I'm going to eat meat at all 3 meals today because I don't need to justify my actions to you or anyone, my child. I will also feed meat to my dog and 5 cats because they too do not need to justify their actions." Well, yeah, I'd agree that your cats and dogs don't need to justify their actions since they're animals. They sort of have a lower level of intelligence than you do. They can't be held account for their actions, whereas you can. Like, really, sorry, Jeremy, I don't mean to insult your cats or dogs, but I don't see a correlation between meat eating and intelligence, so maybe you shouldn't use the excuse, well, my cats and dogs eat meat, so it's okay for me to eat meat. So then, after I challenged him to another debate, he says, "I am not a debate channel. I am sorry to inform you. Feel free to subscribe and turn notifications on for all the latest on blah, blah, blah." Jeremy has debated Destiny before. So you're not a debate channel, but you have debated people before. And by the way, the debate he had with Destiny, he got absolutely destroyed. So I'm assuming that's why he won't debate me, because he's a terrible debater, he's smooth-brained, he knows he'd embarrass himself. So congratulations, Jeremy. You've proven that, yeah, you're about as smart as your cats and dogs. So right now I'm working on my bike. This USB port right here, it doesn't work. There's something wrong with it where the phone will say it's charging, but there's basically nothing coming out of here. And I think it's because the dudes at the shop who installed this, they installed it right next to the radiator. This gets really hot, and I think it messed up the USB port. At least that's what I assume. So I'm just installing some other USB chargers. I'm just going to install them on the handlebars here, and I'm just running it through the tank over to the battery. So I've already got one installed. I need two, one for a phone, one for my camera. Alright, so I've got everything set up here. The one USB port is right here, the other one is right here. So this is for my phone on the mount, and this is where I mount my camera on the pole. So I routed the wire on the right this side, the other one comes down to the left, and there's a big jumble mess here. So the only thing left to do now is to just put the seat back on and see if it works. So right now, Jasmine and I are heading over to a vet technician. We need Chicken's nails trimmed. Chicken's our rabbit. She's really difficult with nail trimming, so we have to get help to do it. There's a little chicken there. Hey, chicken. Wow, it's a nice chicken.
There's big chickens in the way.
Yeah, I don't know why those geese are on the road. So we got Chicken back. She got her nails trimmed. Where are you, Chicken? Oh, she's way back there. I think she's a little annoyed.
Yeah, she's a little grumpy. She doesn't like getting her nails done.
Yeah. Why do you have to slow down like that? Oh, this lady is so annoying. Alright, well anyway, we're headed over to Costco. Just gonna get mostly fruit. I'm gonna see if they have any good vegetable broth over there, just so I can make some soups and stews. But lately, okay, idiot. Everybody drives like a moron. So, lost my train of thought. They've had good cherries there lately, really good blueberries, blackberries. Definitely need some apples. I'm all out of those. And yeah, just lately I've been trying to eat healthier and stick to a more rigid schedule and routine. The quarantine thing, kind of being more isolated than I normally am, not being able to go to the gym, has really just messed with my mood. And yeah, I'm kind of ashamed to admit it. I've been kind of coping a bit with junk food. Like a couple weeks ago, I had like pizza 3 days in a row. I think like last week I had potato chips and hummus, and that's all I ate for 2 days.
So not great. So just to help with my mood and everything, I'm just trying to make sure I eat clean from now on. Just lots of fruits, vegetables, whole foods. And I'm also just trying to make sure I stick to some sort of exercise schedule. Don't know where those sirens are coming from. Yeah, not being able to go to the gym, it's kind of, it just demotivates you. Like, you know, even though I do have a bike at home, like an exercise bike, you know, it can just be kind of hard to get motivated because, you know, I'm not super big into just doing cardio. I want to lift weights. And yeah, it's difficult to kind of force myself to do anything, but I'm trying. What I don't get is I still can't really do calisthenics in any park. They still have all of the parks closed down. You can walk through them, but you can't like stay there and do something. And they have like yellow caution tape around all of the like equipment. You can't go on any of the like monkey bars or anything. Fields that have soccer posts, those are like yellow taped. There's a spot.
Lineup isn't too bad today. Usually it only takes like 10 minutes maybe at most to get inside.
Okay, so I have everything in 2 bags, but I overbought, so still have to have the sack of potatoes in my backpack, and it don't have enough room, so I'm gonna have to do this. All right. Should actually tighten it slightly. There we are.
What? My goodness. Is that your bone? Wow. What are you even crying about? So right here I'm making like a soup or stew. It has split peas, corn, carrots, potatoes, onion, garlic, and I also put some vegetable broth in here. And this has to like just boil a little bit. The vegetable broth has to dissolve, and then I'm just gonna pressure cook this. And while I wait for this to cook, I'm going to have a nice big bowl of berries. So there's blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries, and I'm probably just gonna relax, watch some TV, and then go for a walk. Hey, sweetie, why don't you try this and tell me what you think? So that's the soup that I just made. If Jasmine likes it, that's how you know it's good. She's very picky. It's not that hot. Finn is awaiting.
Why is he smacking like this?
He wants to know your opinion.
Really
Yeah, it's
good.
pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Especially with the broth that I used.
Yeah, it makes it a lot better. Is
Yeah.
this supposed to be for me?
Yeah,
Or for
that's
you?
your bowl.
Oh,
I have 2 bowls.
thank you.
So it's good. I made
That's
it
a nice
good.
surprise.
Even Finn wants it. That's how you really know it's good.